Welcome to our special coverage of Royal Ascot with our resident horse racing expert Paul Ulster. We'll be guiding you through the week with all the best tips and race previews and looking to find you the best value with all the quality on show in races this week. Another cracking day in prospect with more great races and impressive horses on show. And we're starting with the biggest race of the day, the Prince of Wales' Stakes, Group 1 run over a mile and 2, and lots to choose from here, Paul.
Well, there's a few runners here, but I can't see beyond the favourite. I don't like recommending odds-on shots normally, but I've looked at it from all different angles, and if he turns up in anything close to his best form, then Cracksman's probably the best bet of the whole week, never mind just Wednesday's racing. He managed to get up in the dying strides to score in the Coronation Cup last time out, a race that just didn't really suit him. He wasn't at ease either at Epsom. The faster ground is going to be a bit better for him, I think. And Gosden and Dettori, Royal Ascot, odds on. I think the punters are really going to go in heavy on this. He's a 4-6 shot at the moment with Bet365, but if the money comes, he could well be 1-2 or 2-5. So I'd say if you're going to have a bet on Cracksman, you better look sharp.
All right, it's not like you, Paul, for the odds-on favourite, so it must be a good one there.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, indeed. So next up, we're going to the Royal Hunt Cup, and that's a true cavalry charge across the breadth of a straight mile, and it has to be said, one of the most competitive handicaps of the year, Paul. Never mind Royal Ascot.
Well, it might be easier to find a needle in a haystack. I think 30 runners, we don't really know where the best ground is. We're going to assume that it's going to be pretty fair across the breadth of the track. And the horse that's interested me here, having had a look at all the main contenders, is a 25-1 shot called Medahim. I think he's number 24 in the list. He's trained by Richard Hannon and the mount of Sean Levy. Remember, they teamed up to shock everybody in the 1,000 guineas with 66-1 shot Bilston Brook. So a 25-1 shot for them is almost a favourite by their standards. And this horse was a very unlucky fourth last time out at Goodwood over 7 furlongs. Twice he was trying to come with a run, twice he was blocked. When he got in the clear, he stayed on really well. That was 7 furlongs. He's got the stiff mile this time. And I think when 1 or 2 in front are getting tired, he'll be staying on, passing them. And I'd be very hopeful that he'll finish in a place. Worth mentioning as well, there are some bookmakers, Steve, who are playing 5, even 6 places on the Royal Hunt Cup. So it's worth shopping around. But he's 25-1 at the moment with the likes of Bet365 and Betfred. That's Medahim for Hannon and Levy in the Royal Hunt Cup.
All right, excellent. I guess that's the thing with these big races is trying to get that run. I mean, you mentioned Medahim being blocked off in the previous one before,
Absolutely.
So can happen again. So, I mean, what do the horses need to do? I mean, obviously make that early start or just time it right for them?
It just depends on the horse. Some horses, they only run well when they come from behind passing other horses. Others need to be up there all the way and try and fend them off. But when you're coming from off the pace, you need luck in running. Those gaps need to appear. And if you have just one gap closing, that can be the end of your chance. So luck plays a part, but also a good jockey. And I think Sean Levy's a pretty good man to have on your side.
Excellent. So that's Medahim there for Paul. And finally then, we go to look at the Group 3 Jersey Stakes. It's the sprint over 7 furlongs for the 3-year-olds. So tell us which one of these has caught your eye, Paul?
Well, this really is a trappy race because it's at that 7 furlong distance between the all-out sprint of a 6 furlong race and the classic distance of a mile. And the horse that for me seems to tick most of the boxes is James Garfield. He's a proven quality horse. He was a very good 7th in the Guineas. He won earlier on in the season, taking the Greenham Stakes over this 7 furlongs at Newbury. And I think this is just his trip because he was just a little outpaced over 6 furlongs at Haydock last time. So I think he's going to go really well, and George Scott trains him. Not a name that is on everybody's shortlist for top trainers, but he's a very capable young trainer, and he's got the champion jockey on board, Sylvester de Souza. So 10-1 each way. I think he's got as good a chance as any in the closing Jersey Stakes.
All right, excellent. So there you have it. Another exciting day ahead. Good luck with your bets, everyone. Be sure to check back in tomorrow for more Royal Ascot tips from betting.net.